Hello y'all, we are at the Hilltop Arboretum, which is off Highland Road, about 6 miles south of LSU, between Bluebonnet and Siegen Lane in Baton Rouge. As soon as you come into the gates, there's a place for you all to park your cars and then begin your little hike. The trail is beautiful. It's on 14 acres of land. It's open to the public 7 days a week. They're closed from dusk to dawn, and it's free of charge to the people to access it. So come visit this place if you're in the area. Come walk with me, y'all. This is the entrance to the Arboretum. And look at this plant. It's called the American beautyberry. They are beautiful. It's really a pretty day. Come go walk with me. As soon as you get up the stairs, the trail begins. It's called as the Bartram Trail. There's a path that goes around the acres of land here, but then there is also this little side trail. So let us walk into the side trail and see what it has to offer us. Here is a pawpaw tree. If you watch Jungle Book, they talk about a pawpaw. That's a pawpaw tree. Who knew? All right, this trail looks like it's going nowhere, but that's okay. This was a nice little walk. Let us see where it leads us. We can go around and come on top on the other side. All right, we kind of come up to this beautiful oak tree. Look at how mighty it is. It's a pretty day, so there are a lot more people than there usually is. And it's really nice because they not only have these shrubs and plants and trees that are native to Louisiana, they also have descriptions. So if you are a plant or tree person, this is definitely the place for you to be and for you to appreciate. It's just really nice. It's just looking back, and there's a pond there that we'll get to in just 1 minute. All right, let's keep walking. This right here is the sassafras tree. Sassafras is something that we use in Louisiana to flavor our cooking. It is something that is used as part of making gumbo. So it comes from the sassafras tree. We come to this really nice little bridge here. Look at that, just how beautiful is this? This is where we came from. This right here is the witch hazel tree. Yep, like the witch hazel we know. Isn't that beautiful? Let's keep going. This, as you can recognize, are little bamboo trees. Who would have ever thought that you'd see bamboo trees in Baton Rouge? But they're here. You know, when you're here, it feels like you are far away from civilization. But you are so close to it. Keep looking here to the left. That is a subdivision right there. Isn't that interesting? Feel so much at peace when you're walking through this place. They even have a little path cut out if in case people from the subdivision want to walk on over to the Arboretum. Let's keep going. I'm sure you've heard of Nightmare on Elm Street. Well, this is the elm tree. Look how tall it is. So one of the coolest parts about the Arboretum is that they have created this little trail off onto the side. It's just really a cool idea. So it's basically they have let the weeds and bushes kind of grow, and they have created this little, they cut out this little path like a little maze to walk on and then go around. So this is kind of where we came from, and this is where we are. It's really cute. Let's go see what's down here. It's really a cool concept. You know, if you see, kind of cut a little path out here, and then they have this path here. I'm gonna go straight and see what's on this side, and then maybe come on back around here later to see what is on down that little path that we went to. I would be remiss if I went anywhere and talked about Louisiana trees and plants and didn't talk about the southern magnolia. This is a magnolia tree. It's kind of sparse. I'm going to try to see if I can get a shot of another magnolia tree. Magnolia is our state's flower, and it's a very beautiful white flower, and it blooms so large and wide. It's really pretty. So that path we were walking down kind of curves around, just to show you. There are houses back there, just to let you know how close to civilization we are. And then you see this kind of a mound-like thing on the right. So let us keep walking down this way and see. I can see like a little cut pathway for us to get on top of that mound. Let us see if we can get on top of that mound. So if you keep walking down the little pathway that I just showed you, you'll see a small little entrance to what is kind of like a mound. So we're gonna go here and see what this place has in store for us. There used to be a huge mound here many years ago. So I'm wondering if this is kind of the section that remained. Oh, how beautiful is this? So as you can see, we are on top of the mound, and it's kind of like a half mound. It has a tree. Perfect place to have a little picnic spot. And it's like an exclusive little placed in the middle of all this beauty. It's really pretty. When you get off the mound to your left is a small little pathway that they have cut out. There is the mound on your right. Right down that mound. When you come to your left, you see a little pathway. Let's go explore and see what's down here. You can see it's another subdivision here. Let us walk. Here is a baby magnolia tree. It's not a tree yet. It's more like a small little plant right now. And it's just luscious and beautiful. Let us see if we can find a big one. So when you come down that path, you can either take a right and go down this other small path here, or you can go down this open field. We're going to go down the small little path and see what is waiting for us at the end of that path. There's a beautiful lake here that I want us to go see. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I'm be quiet. See if you can hear the sounds of something chirping. Isn't it beautiful? Okay, we come down the end of that trail and it looks like they're building some kind of an entrance to this beautiful trail. Oh, it's got so many wildflowers. Well, I don't know if they're wild because they just look very tame and beautiful to me. But look at these flowers. They're just so pretty, so beautiful. Let me show you a nice big one. Oh, that's the brightest yellow I have ever seen in my life. It just makes me happy looking at it. Isn't this just beautiful? Okay, let us walk down this path of just yellow flowers. This is just unbelievably beautiful in the springtime. Oh my. It's just so beautiful. It's like a sea of purple and gold flowers. And I don't want to call them wild because they seem really beautiful to me. Look at those. Oh man, this is just gorgeous. Okay, so when we come down this path, it pretty much brings us to the mound. You remember the picture I took when I was standing like way up there, remember? And I took a picture of this little tree with the shade. That's what it was. This is the other side of the mound. This is kind of the path that we walked through to get here. So to the left of us is another path, and I'm going to take that. And it'll probably bring us to the pond area. Okay, there's the pond. So let us go to the beginning of where the pond section begins, and then we will walk around it. There we go. You have a nice little boardwalk in place. And you can see so many aquatic lives as we are walking here. Many times you can actually see some turtles. I don't know if I can zoom in that well, but there are actually some small little fish that are swimming there that we can see. Sometimes on the other side of the pond we can see some turtles. It's just really pretty here. Look at that. A lot of dragonflies here. This is absolutely gorgeous. Y'all need to come check this out if you guys live in Baton Rouge or around the city, or you're visiting here from outside. Y'all need to come really check this place out. It's pretty cool. And what have we spotted here? That's called an egret. That white bird that you see. It's probably looking for fish as we speak. When it flies, it's the most beautiful thing that you can ever lay your eyes on. Just flaps its majestic wings and just glides. There you see, it is trying to walk and go to the other side, I believe. Okay, so if you just keep walking down the path of the pond, it kind of loops you around to another area here. Let's keep going. So if you keep going, there's that little open area that we were talking about. It's kind of a lookout point to this pond here. Let's go there and check it out. Okay, so this is the boardwalk place. This is kind of the other view to it. It's just a nice little open area that I guess they have events and stuff at. But let's look at this turtle I just found. There. Do you see the turtle? And there's another big one right here. Look at this.
Wait, say that again?
Look at this. It's a family of them.
Yeah, I think you'd be one of those little teeny tiny ones.
It's so beautiful. It's just a lot of nature when you come out here. If you love nature, this is the place to be.
No.
Yeah.
Oop, there goes the fish.
And there's actually a couple of fish swimming by the turtle. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Big turtle.
It's right by that family of fish. It's right there. Oh, it's my big old finger trying to point. All right, but isn't that just beautiful? This is kind of where we are. This is on the other side of the pond. Look at that blue sky. It's just the most peaceful place in the world. Okay, so here are the fish. I think this is a better view of them. And they are getting ready to have some lunch, I guess. Look at that. And can you believe, guys, we are right here in Baton Rouge experiencing this. Look who I found. Well, we're gonna stay our distance. And then it's Just walk slowly. Now I'm going to be quiet. Okay, let's turn around and make ourselves move to the other side. This is that big hall-like place here. And it's beautiful when it's lit up at night. Those are little lights on that big branch like a chandelier. And this is going to take us all the way to where we began our trail. Here are some more of those American beauty berries that we were looking at when we came in. Well, remember those? Just as beautiful as they can be. Okay, so let us kind of go here and keep walking. And that brings us to the entrance. There's another place I want to show you all. It's the plant place. They actually have cordoned the place off because they're about to have a plant sale in October. But there's an area here. Usually it's open and you can walk and look at all the different plants. And I'll actually take you all to the other side and try to see if you can get a closer look. Let's go. So if you come down the stairs, and take a right, and just keep going, you'll see the area where they are preparing for the plant sale. It's a beautiful nursery. It's really, really pretty. This is, by the way, the main gates through which we came in. That's the street right there. You can actually see the cars pass by. And so here we go. Just going to get to as close as I can to film this. But here is the nursery. And they're preparing this place, as you see, for the plant sale that is supposed to start in about, I believe, 2 weeks. That's pretty. So I hope you all enjoyed this walk that we had at the Arboretum. Come check it out. I have the address and the phone number on the description link below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.